Hi everybody, here's a fun little game that was played in the Soviet Union back in 1979. Gustone had the white pieces and Bluma the black, and it's a Pirc defense. And it starts out e4, d6, d4, g6, knight f3, bishop g7, knight c3, knight f6, bishop e2, and now black castles. White plays h3. Black brings out the knight from b8 to d7. White plays bishop e3. Black plays c6. White plays the queen to d2, and black now hits out at the center with e5. White goes ahead and takes off the e-pawn, and black recaptures with his d-pawn, and now white castles queenside, and black moves his queen up to e7. Now white plays his h-pawn up to h4, and black comes into g4 with his knight, obviously wanting to exchange off the dark squared bishop on e3. White goes ahead and plays the h-pawn up to h5, and sure enough, black takes off the bishop at e3, and white recaptures with the queen. Now black swings the knight over to f6, and now white takes off the g-pawn, and black recaptures with the f-pawn. And now white gets in a quick check at c4 with the bishop, and black decides to move the king over into the corner. And now white makes a nice move. He plays his knight to h4, obviously threatening to play knight takes g6 with a double attack on the king and the queen, and of course the h-pawn will not be able to capture since it's pinned. So black plays his queen back to e8 to stop the threat. But now white plays his queen up to g5, renewing the threat. So black decides to just basically block the h-file, and he plays the knight to h5. But it's not enough. And now it's time for a challenge to the viewer. If you'd like to pause the video now and see if you could figure out what white's next move is, I'll wait for you. White basically plays a nice deflecting move, and he plays the rook to d8. And black has no choice but to capture the rook. And now white can literally blow up black's castle. He plays knight takes g6, check. And the only move black has is to take the knight. And now white plays rook takes h5, check. And once again, black has to capture the rook. And now white simply takes the pawn with the queen, check, and all black can do is one last pathetic block with bishop to h6, and white ends the game with queen takes h6, checkmate. There's literally nothing left of the castle, is there? Oh well. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you next time.